that off the lifting out of here. Wisconsin Salt claimed another one. Poor OBS. Motor, transmission, drivetrain. I'd drive that to California tomorrow. Besides the rust, the frame. It sucks. That's what kills cars around here. It's rust. Oh, you want to see? Real quick? I'll show you. This was a rust-free truck from... Oh, where would you get this? This Florida? Carolina. Kentucky. This is from the South, this truck. It was basically rust-free when we got it up here 12 years ago. I went through, I don't know if I'll be able to find pictures and show you guys, but I went through and had this cab end box off of this truck, scraped and pounded on and wire brushed and wheeled the frame, chassis, everything. POR15, or was it chassis saver? They're both the same. Everything, the whole bottom of the cab, bottom of the box, every little corner, nook, cranny I could reach, the entire frame, the entire suspension, everything was taken down, all the flaking taken down. You can see the rust in the back here. That happened, that wasn't there. This truck was rust free basically 10 years ago. And yeah, like I said, chassis saver POR15. I did the entire frame, bottom of the, everything. Now look at what we got. That frame is just, it just collapsed underneath the, yeah. You can see the remnants of the POR, or the chassis saver. And look at it, you can see it's underneath the cab. Like I did absolutely everything on this truck. So what happens with this POR15 or chassis saver or one of these so-called rust encapsulators, or you paint right over rust and stuff. What happens with this stuff? It hardens up. Oh, it's tough as nails. It turns into basically plastic on top of everything, and it is impossible to get off unless you can rush jack it from the back end. But it being that tough and that seals so well, and I even went over this frame with a torch, dried it out really good, is it traps moisture between this awesome POR15 chassis saver layer in your frame. So you get just flakes and flakes of rust. All POR15. Done the long, hard, should have been right way. That's what you get. It traps it in between the frame and the coating, and it doesn't release it, so it stays wet constantly. You do get a tiny scratch on this, or even like really hard edges, like this is a C-channel on the inside of this C-channel frame. There's a really hard 90 edge, like on the edge of like this gas tank here. Paint, any kind of coating gets really thin there, and sometimes doesn't even cover, like it leaves a little bit. If moisture can get in, and especially in a salt belt, especially in a salt belt, you get that brine that they use on the roads. That gets in those just tiny hairline cracks, or a cut, or a scratch, or anything in a frame. It gets behind and in between the coating and the frame, and it just destroys it. 24/7, 365 days of the year. There's no washing it out from behind there, cleaning it, nothing. It's trapped in there. It's just gonna rust away until there's nothing left of your frame, body, any metal you put it on. Look at how that just, oh, look at underneath there. Can you guys see that? That's not coating, that's bare metal right there. That was the coating right up to just bare, clean metal. Look at how that rust is just eating its way through there because it's trapped in between. So there you go. There's Don't put that junk on your vehicle if you're gonna use it. Have them oiled. Just oil the frame, chassis, sprayed. That kills rust and that soaks into everywhere. That's good stuff. So this whole truck is, well, now it's junk. It's going to sit in the field for parts. Motor, like I said, drivetrain, everything in here is perfect yet. Truck is just rotted away from Wisconsin, well, salt belt, brine and salt. Destroys vehicles. I really hate this stuff. So, don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Don't fall apart. Oh, ooh, pretty close there. Don't fall apart on me. A little smoke. She's been sitting for a while. Runs and dries perfectly and ruined by POR and salt.